this is Michael Smith with Pix and Sultry Studios, and today I'll be showing you how to get started with raising mini Rex rabbits. And right now I'll show you what to basically try to show you everything how to get started. And so I guess let's get started. Okay, I'm first gonna show you start off by showing you cages. I've got all kinds of cages here, and the minimum cage to work that you have to put them in is, I believe, 18 by 24. That's the size. That's the smallest they can go in. That's these kinds. See, these two are mini Rex. 18 inches by 24 inches, and they need enough height to jump and leap, as you can see these two are doing here. And here I've got these two. This is just one big right here is just one big cage. They're actually two nest box cages, as you can see. That rabbit in the back, she's sitting right by the door. See, it's zippy tied right there. It's kind of blurry, but that's where the nest box goes. It's a hang-on nest box cage, and these two are a little bit bigger. That's a doe. That's a buck. I'm trying to breed them. They're not breeding though, and shedding. You can't breed while shedding. Anyway, so that's the first thing to get going with cages. These ones over here, as you can see, they're smaller. These got nothing doors in them. See, they're smaller. This is what this would not work. It's too thin. It's not long enough, and there's not enough room for mini Rex to jump. Big enough for no doors though. Anyway, so that's the first thing to get going with mini Rex. Is the cages. Very important is the cages. Now the second thing, also with the cages, I forgot, you'll want to get first a mat, as you can see right there. It helps with calluses on their feet and their sore feet, which could hurt them a lot. Also urine guards like these. You'll want those because they can make a mess outside the cage. You'll want your urine guards, and you'll want a nice deep tray. That's a nice deep tray. And you also want a tray on the bottom. Not a tray, a place to walk on the bottom. Not like a hamster cage. Don't use a hamster cage as a cage. It's not very good. And so you'll want that for cages. There's also a bunch of accessory stuff you can use, like plastic tags and metal tags. So you can see, here's a metal tag here. And of course, the second thing to always get is a water bottle. This Lixit brand always been proven to be a good brand. You want Lixit, and you want nice bowls. They sometimes chew. Now metal bowls are a little bit more expensive. I've got a couple of those. A little bit more expensive, but they're worth it if they chew. Like, see, she's doing here. And it's hard to see. See, she's chewing right there. And so I've already gone through one bowl with her in the back. Excuse me. Anyway, so you want bowls. We've got all kinds of bowls. We've got circular ones like that one. We've got the deep plastic ones. We've also got metal ones. And there's that metal one right there behind the tag. So we've got all kinds. We've also got a long metal one, like that one. That's a really long metal one. And the metal ones, we get a lot of our supplies from Klubertons, and so the metal ones can range anywhere from about $2.50 to $5, and they're worth it. I've had that really long metal bowl for a couple years now. It's really worth it. Anyway, metal doors, they only get a third, so this is fine. Mini Rex, they get half a cup, and and up to even 3/4 of a cup to even a cup if they have litters. And so you'll want a nice deep pan to go in it. And so you want water bottles. Oh, also Coubertons. You'll with standard water bottles you'll get these hooks. So you can see those can be a pain in the rear and the neck at the same time. So Coubertons, you sell springs, think for 25 cents each. They're highly worth it. We've got tons of them and we need more. And they're really worth it, the springs. And so if you're getting started with raising mini Rex, before you get the bunny, always get the cage. Now I recommend getting a doe, getting a younger doe, but if you want to get a buck, that's up to you, but the doe is the better because you can't really start a herd without the doe. And so she was my first mini Rex in the back. And so yeah, so you get started with a doe, and I recommend getting a nest box cage, like I've already said. And if you're raising for show or pet, I raise mine for show. And so you might want to go and get you might want to go to a couple shows before getting a rabbit, do some research, do homework, see what it's like raising a rabbit, because a lot of people think it's easy, and believe me, it's not. It's easier than some animals, but rabbits do have difficulties. And so that's the first thing, get the cage. Also, get a carrier. I've got tons of carriers here. There's a 3 carrier, and here's a 2 carrier right there. And this one right down here is a 1 carrier, but we divided it into 2. And we had to buy our own handles. You can get that at shows too. Also, so you want to get a carrier. Also, and food and bowls. Now you want to get, of course, you'll want to get food. We've got rabbit pellets here. We get from Tractor Supply. And mini Rex get a 1/2 cup. And you also want hay. I got hay up there in the clear container. And especially with mini Rex, you'll want these right here, arm guards. They've got very sharp claws and they can really dig into you, and that really hurts. So you'll want those. Also, I don't know where it went, but I have an asphalt. Oh man, it's always gone when I need it. It's an asphalt rock called grooming stone, and you'll absolutely need that if you wanna get mini Rex or Rex, because that helps strengthen their fur. And so I guess, oh, here it is. See, it's called grooming stone, as you can hear. It's like an asphalt rock. If I really wanted to and press hard enough, I could crush this right now. So you gotta be careful with it. Now, I always just hold it like this and just brush like that against the fur, and see there's some fur on it, and it really helps. You could also in the winter, if the mini Rex fur can get staticky, and so during the winter, if you feel static in the fur, you could get a wet cloth and wipe it off, or you could do that instead of a stone. Another thing, don't use a standard brush for mini Rex. You don't want to use this, because that could ruin the fur and hurt them. Now I use that standard brush for nibbling dwarves. And you'll want to use, now this is okay to use, a soft bristle brush. This can help loosen their fur up if it gets matted sometimes. And and I mentioned this in many other videos of mine. It's a winning sheen. It's horse spray, but it also works with rabbits, helps strengthen their fur and makes it smoother. Also with lighter rabbits like a broken or ruby-eyed white or a blue-eyed white right there, you'll want to, or even a Himalayan. And oh, there's a Himalayan right there. The Himalayan, you can use this. It's mostly water, but some vinegar, some cornstarch. So you'll want to do that. Careful if you do spray it on them, when you put the rabbit on the table, put your hand over their head and their eyes so it doesn't get in their eyes. If it does, it might sting a little bit, but it won't really matter a ton. So if you got mean rabbits, just spray vinegar if they try and come at and bite you, and that helps cure it. And so I guess that's it, really. That's it for part 1. Get started, get the dough. Also make sure you get a pedigree, which is a family tree of the rabbit, basically. You'll want that. And like I said before, I haven't been raising mini Rex for a long time. I've been raising it for a while, but not really long, like Nell Doors. So I'm not the authority, really, but I hope this can help. Just trying to think. I think that's it, really. So, yep. So please like, comment, subscribe. Also share if you want to this video. And I hope this has helped with any questions you have. And please keep your eye out for my next video. Getting into raising mini Rex rabbits part 2. So thanks for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, and share this.